Well, good evening, my darlings. I hope everyone's doing well.
Hello.
Wow, Michael, you should see everyone in here.
Hello, YouTube.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Gypsy Shell Hoffman, psychic medium. The voice you hear on the side is Michael.
Hello.
We have Brenda White, and let me
In
go
the
on down.
house.
I want you to welcome Brenda. She is our anchor and our wrench. She keeps everything going. And as my others come in, if they should, I'll announce them. But please follow what she says. She is to write in all capital letters. I ask that you don't. This way, when it pops up, you notice her. Thank you, Brenda. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Instead of me going down on all the names, I'm just going to say welcome. It's good to have you here. I'm going to let it load up a little bit. Tonight I will be doing spirit as it comes through, or direct questions, so feel free to ask. But I'm going to just wait here a couple of minutes, let everything build up. I want to thank you for coming in.
Hello, everyone. Let me go ahead and
Go ahead.
say this real fast, guys. As always, if you happen to be new, we do have Super Chat going. It's the little money sign beside the comments. And any donations that are made through the Super Chat or through the link from PayPal in the description will go towards better equipment so that we can provide you guys with better quality content. And I want to say thank you in advance. But if you happen to make a Super Chat donation, all we ask is that you please, if do not ask for her to pull up a spirit within the Super Chat or ask her a question in general through Super Chat. That way, just write it in the normal comments. That way everybody has a fair and equal chance to be chosen. And I just need to say this, that she is not obligated to answer it if somebody does.
Thank you. It's just fair to whoever I'm drawn to. Thank you, Michael. Good evening, my darlings. Let's see, we got so many in here.
Swimmy made a $4 donation. Woo!
Oh, thank you. Woot, 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 woot. Swim A, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right. I'm going to go ahead. Geisha Colts. Geisha Colts. This is an older man. Now, I believe it is not just spirit. I believe this is a grandfather. It could be a father, but I feel like it's an even older man. Grandfather or great grandfather, possibly a great uncle. He's a tall man. And I really feel like he's from an early generation because he literally wears his hair parted in the center and this side flipped. And to me, I feel like he was, not that he passed away, but he grew up like in the 20s or 30s. Like that was his, maybe his 20s, you know. So he's an older generation. So that would make him most likely a grandfather or a great grandfather. He has what I would call a pencil mustache, a really, really thin mustache. And the smoke you smell, I believe, is a cigar, because I got a whiff of it as well. That's what made me stop on you. So this is him. And if things are happening in your home, If it's bothering you, all you have to do is say, please stop. Address him and uh, say, Spirit, whoever you are, my uncle, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, however you want to word it, just tell them, because he means no harm. Not what I feel, means no harm. And I do feel like it's a relative. All you got to do is ask him to quit, all right? And I feel like it won't be a problem. It's just trying to get your attention. That's what it is. It's all about your attention. I hope that helps you, honey. Bad storms in Orange County. Oh, Mary Freeland, sending our prayers. We're supposed to get some tonight, but they're welcome. The rain anyway. Hopefully it'll cool things down. But sending love and prayers your way, honey. She says bad storms in Orange County right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that here in our state? I can't remember where you're from, Mary. Aren't you here in North Carolina, or is it South Carolina?
I can't remember. I would love
Hello.
to have some storms right about now.
Oh, me too.
Cools it off. I saw somebody saying that over on Facebook that that the rain had cooled it off there. Hey, by the way, I need to remind you to watch what you say.
Yes, I will. I will. Thank you. Okay, my darlings. I'm not saying hello to everybody. I came in late and there were so many here, but welcome, welcome. I'm just going to go ahead and start going down to see who I can answer as far as spirit or direct questions. All right. Shell, I'm reading it. Janice's niece. I believe it was your husband, Janice. Honestly, that's the spirit I feel around you. It was a male figure. I believe it was your husband, honey. Okay, Mama Bear. All right, you're overwhelmed with sadness. I really feel like this is, thank you. I won't, all right, I really feel, I clicked the pin too much. I really feel like it's negative energy you're picking up from other people. Now, the odd things happening in your home, I know exactly, or I feel I know, but I feel like you're an empath, Mama B. I think I said bear. I feel like you're an empath and you're overwhelmed with sadness. Think about who you have talked to recently that is just overwhelmed themselves, and they look for you for guidance and maybe overload. So say I'm one of your friends, or I'm somebody that would call you, and I'll say, hey, Mama Bear B, I got all this going on, I just don't know what to do, and then I just spill it all on you. And I'm just giving you an example. It may not have happened quite like that, but this will overload you for real. I used to have some friends that would come over, and I loved them to death. Oh my God. But when they would leave, and this is before we knew what an empath was, when they would leave, Mikey would say, Mama, and Mikey was in his mid-teens, and he said, Mama, they get you so down. You remember that? When my friends, the two couples that would come over to visit, and the women and I would talk, how when they left, you would tell me how I would pick up their sadness, their energy.
Yes.
And
We call those what?
Psychic vampires. But that's just a saying. but they suck the energy, they make you, bring you down. So that's what I feel that is, okay? Someone really doing this to you. If I'm wrong, you could tell me. Now, as far as the odd Mama B, and I'm just focused, I don't know if she's answering, I'm focused on her name right now. As far as a lot of odd,
I'm the go-to person. I don't mind, but then I don't have anyone to vent to myself.
there you go. That's it. You have to learn to cut your ties with these people. And whoever, somebody, and okay, so if it's several people, then you need to learn to say no. And remember, you got your Mama B of 3, right? And then don't you have a baby on the way, if I'm not mistaken? If I'm wrong, that's okay. I'm trying to remember. But you got to be there for you and for your children, all right? For you and your family. You've got to learn to say no and step back. You can't always be there. You can't fix everybody. Now, a lot of odd things have happened around the home. This is where I feel it's something else. I feel a young female, as in young, I feel like she's maybe 12, 13, 14 years old spirit. Now, I'm not sure. I don't believe she's related to you. She may be. But when I visualize her, she has long, curly hair. And when I say, I'm talking about ringlet curly. See, mine's got a perm, but I'm talking about the ringlets, beautiful ringlets. And I feel like she's from another era, all right? But I feel like she loves moving things, doing different things, because she's getting your attention.
Let me know when you're done.
I'm done.
Okay. Real quick, guys, because we have a lot more people in here now, I need to just go over this one more time. We do have Super Chat going. If you're unfamiliar with that, it's the little circle money sign beside where the comment is. It's a way to make a donation to the content creators. Any donations that are made will go towards better equipment so that we can provide you all with better quality content. But we do ask, and I mean this with the utmost respect, but we do ask that you don't ask within the Super Chat a question or ask her to pull up a spirit. She's not obligated to answer any questions within the Super Chat itself. That way, everyone has a fair and equal chance to be chosen. You can write your question in the comments just like everyone else's. We just want to make sure that this is fair to everyone. We don't want anyone to be discouraged or feel like they have to in order to be chosen.
Thank you, sweetheart. This is for Lisa Walsh. Lisa, I don't feel anyone around you tonight, but I do want everybody to please keep Lisa in your prayers. She's feeling lost and feeling pretty low lately, full of anger and sadness. And I want you to know I have you and Michael has you in our prayers. Please stay strong. Lisa, you help so many people. You got to help yourself.
Yes.
Stay strong. Think positive, please.
Just from the positive things that I hear Mom say about you, you seem like a wonderful person. And you're always here and you support us. You're a very positive person.
Absolutely.
So please stay strong and be positive.
Thank you, Michael. And please, everybody, keep her in your prayers. Now, Mary Rose's niece, you had a dog named Jake, and he was a Dalmatian. I do feel like he's okay, and I do feel like he's with your dad, but I feel like he does come around y'all too. And I smile. My condolences. I know it's very sad, and I know and he was special to you, but I can't help but smile because I feel him. And I do feel like you will hear his feet, his nails or his feet on a solid floor in your house every once in a while, and it'll make you think of him, but that is what you hear. It really is him. And I had a Dalmatian. I have to share this with you. I lost him too. But he adopted me on the beach of Florida, and I called him Zebediah. He was beautiful, and I loved him. But I'm sending you my love and my prayers, and I hope that gave you some comfort as well. All right. Lisa Rogers, I feel like it's going to go fine. Stay positive, all right? Stay positive. I'm sorry, I saw you ask that yesterday evening in the live feed on Facebook, and I answered you, honey. And we'll talk later. But yes, stay positive, all right? I'm sorry, it was moving so fast I never saw a reply. But you asked me yesterday, and I wish you would have heard me. It gave you a little relief. Just stay positive. Yes, I feel like it's going to go well. All right. Everybody, Lisa Rogers is in the live feed. She is an anchor and a wrench. I was stuck. I didn't move off of one little section above. I don't know when you came in. Please welcome Lisa. She is one of our anchors, our wrenches. I don't know what I'd do without them. They help us so much. Please keep Lisa Rogers in your prayer as well for her boys, for her sons, all right? And you know we are too. Can a house or a place keep you stuck or frozen? Chele, if possibly yes. I had to think about this for a second. Yes, because we lived in a home that totally tore before we moved here. If you're having problems, you may need to just move. All right, I've never looked at it like that until we had this happen to us, 5 years ago? Something like that.
Been a little longer.
Maybe 6 years ago, we moved in, we were struggling. And I had just come through my divorce, and we had to move into a place, and I took what I could.
We were just barely getting by.
Yeah, we were barely getting by, Chele. And 1 year we lived there. And I'm telling you what, it was one of the worst years of our lives. I stayed sick consistently.
It was awful.
And there were certain areas in the house that I would say, no, do not open that door, because I felt I had the worst.
She would not.
No.
She wouldn't go in the basement either.
I'm not scared. I am not a scared person when it comes to spirit. But there was something about the home. It was what I call
dark.
a sick home.
Yes, we did say that. It was literally sick. And I don't know how else, and I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, that's okay.
It was sickly.
And we do what's called bahud, which is blessing. You cleanse the house of spirit and you bless the spirit. Not only did we do it, my mother would be on the phone and she would do it with me, like I do with other people. And it was something about the home and the property, not so much spirit. So yes.
The person that owned it.
And yeah. So I say, if you can, get out of it. All right? Just from what you wrote here, that's what I feel.
You know what? Now that we're saying it, and you hear this all the time if you watch videos about paranormal videos and stuff, how when a home has negative energy in it, whether it's sickly or for a lack of better words, haunted, people move in and out.
Yeah.
And what did the guy tell us?
They were in
That
and out
he
of
could not
keep anybody.
people in the home.
And we were so desperate. We said, "That's okay. We'll do fine." And they still don't
And
have.
it never clicked at the time.
No. All right, Mary Rose says, "I do hear that. I always think it's my little ones sneaking out of bed and they will be sound asleep. So it is. You do hear the clicking or the paws on the floor. Isn't that beautiful? Thank you for confirming that, sweetheart. Sending you love too, honey." Oops.
I never liked to be home alone in that house. There was this hallway. When you walk into that house, there's a long hallway to the back of the house, and at the very back of the hallway there was a closet. And I'm not kidding you. Mom and I both believe that is where the portal was in that home.
I opened it. I looked in it one time before we moved in it. I said, "This room, because it was a walk-in."
Yeah, it was before
I said,
moved in.
"Yeah," I said, "We do not open this door again." And I made sure.
We kept stuff in front of
Yeah,
it.
I said I made sure things were put in front of it. I said, "This door is never to be opened," and I meant it, boy. All right, let me see here. I've been here 14 years. I never go upstairs, especially now after what happened to Brian. But all my memories are here of him. I understand that, sweetheart. I honestly understand that. I don't feel him right now, I'm going to be honest with you. But I know he would want you to move out. Because your memories are always going to be here. Always going to be here. All right? He's going to be around you. It's not the house that's keeping you. All right? You just remember that. And if you're feeling that much, and I feel this anxiety, and it's not because of missing him and longing, but because of what you feel in the house, I feel like you need to figure out, you need to move. All right, that's just me. If you haven't had the house blessed, have it blessed, okay? Cleanse it yourself and bless it. I should have said that to start with, but from the energy I felt up there, my first thoughts is telling you to move. But go through the cleansing. See if that'll help you. All right, I'm sending my love and prayers.
Carrie Mark made a $5 donation.
What? Go ahead.
Whoop, whoop. Raise the roof.
Woot, woot, woot. Thank you. It was
Thank
Mary.
you so much. And Carrie said, "Love and healing to all that need it."
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Carrie.
That's beautiful.
And she said, "Thank you for the woods."
All right, Christy Wilk, I'm going to tell you what I feel. I saw you either wrote it here or you wrote it also in the other live feed, but I read it earlier. I feel like it's the idea of the ashes. It's the thought of your mom. I feel like all that plays into it. And when you take it off, you feel different because you put it to the side. But it's the idea of you having her. And this is what I feel. I don't understand why you would feel this way, but everybody feels different. And I feel like, and you're subconsciously, and I feel like that's what it is. Now, you don't have to wear them to honor her, all right? Find a place just like you would an urn and set it there. Maybe keep, for me, like what I had my husband's ashes before we had him out to sea. We had a memorial out. Anyway, I kept it with some holy pictures and a rosary. I'm Catholic, and I kept it in one spot until he could have his burial. so you can honor it like that. So I don't feel like there's anything wrong with the necklace with the ashes. I feel like it's you subconsciously just hurting. Honestly, just hurting. Part of this grief, that's what it is, part of the grieving. And I'm going to send you my love and my prayers, sweetheart. God bless you. It's got to be hard. I know it's hard. Oh, wow. Arlene Camp, $4 donation.
Whoop, whoop. Oh, somebody made a $10 donation as well.
Camp,
Arlene Camp made a $4 donation.
$4.
And Lori Elliott made a $10 donation.
Ah, Lori Elliott, thank you so much. Thank you. Woot, 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 woot. God bless y'all. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Each and every one of you. All right. Look at all the roots. Yes, that's what I love. This is for Sylvia. Will I ever be in the position to write in time? I feel like you will, sweetheart. I feel like in time you will. Not right away. Don't stop. Keep working hard towards it. All right? Make that a goal. And you've got it, honey. All right. Swim A says, is there any spirits around me? You have a couple of energies, but the one that stands out the most, it's a female. It's a female. She is, it's on your mother's side, a female on your mother's side. So if your mother has crossed, it could possibly be her, or it's a grandmother, great-grandmother, or possibly a great aunt. But I just feel this, strong sensation of the mother figure. I do feel like she was a bit stern, but with love. You knew no matter what she said or said you need to do it like this. I just feel like she had the sternness about it, but it was definitely with love. She showed love. She was about 5'5". She had shoulder length hair or a little below most of the time. I'm not sure about when she passed because what I'm seeing, but I do see salt and pepper, even with it a little bit longer. When I say shoulder length or a little, probably like this, but she pulled it back and possibly twirled it like a bun. But she's around you, sweetheart. I hope you can relate with who this might be. If not, ask family. I feel like she putters around the house just like she did in her house. And you might see where you put one thing and turn around and you're constantly having to move it just a slight bit because she was sort of ADD. No, that's not the OCD, right? OCD is when you have to have something
Perfect.
Yeah, I feel like she was OCD, and she will move it back to where things are always get misplaced. But this is who I think it is, and she puts it in a different place because she feels like this is where it belongs. All right, I hope you can relate with who it is or talk to family, see if you can. But it's nothing to worry about. My grandmother was very stern. Okay, this could very well be her. That's what I'm feeling, that kind of family member. All right, let me see here. Amanda is around you. She knows you miss her. You say it. You must say it, or your thoughts, I miss you, Mama. And that's what I hear. I miss you, Mama. Just like you right here. But you either say it out loud or you're constantly saying it. And she says, tell her I hear her. Let her know I'm there for her. She says, when you lay your head down to rest, and that's just the way she said it, when you lay your head down to rest, you will feel her touch your forehead. She says, I always go like this to her. She says, sometimes I can see that she feels it. She says, but I don't know if she realizes what it is. This is her way, and her way of saying good night. I hope you could take some comfort in that, Amanda. Let's see. All right, I have a male figure with me here. This is somebody's father. He was 5'11", maybe 6 foot. I think he was just under 6 foot. He was a thin man, but people teased him because he had large feet. And I'm sorry I'm saying it that way, but that's what I see. He's showing me his feet, so this would connect with somebody. He was teased because he had large feet. He, at one time, they had to order special shoes for him. He wants you to know he loves you. He's proud of you. He says, never forget our Sunday afternoon ice cream trips. Never forget our Sunday afternoon ice cream trips. He says, you gotta know I'm around you and know I love you and I'm proud of you. If you can connect, let me know if this relates to you. Please feel free if, let me see. All right, should you come into our live feed, and you just heard that, and you should come into the live feed afterwards, please feel free to make comment below the live feeds, just to let me know that you've connected. It'll do my heart well. Am I frozen? Can y'all see me? I'm sorry, Joy. Am I frozen, or can everybody see me okay, hear me all right? Welcome, Victoria. It's good to have you here, hon. Oh my goodness. Irene owes $5 donation. Thank you. Whoop, whoop.
Sorry.
Woot, woot, woot. No, don't apologize.
Was I late?
No. I
I'm
just saw it.
Over here in messages.
Okay, $5.
Let me
And
see.
then Sandy.
Oh, somebody else made a $10 donation.
Sandy Halson. Thank you so much. Woot, woot. Woot, woot, woot for both of you. Woot, woot, woot. Thank you so much. Let me read this out loud. Sandy Halson.
And she's asking for prayers that
Our son.
they get justice for their son. And yes, we are sending you our prayers. And guys, if you would all please send Sandy prayers.
Please, everybody, keep Sandy Holson's prayers. Keep her in your prayers for justice for her son. And number 11 is angel numbers. And I can't think off the top of my head. Can I use this
Yes,
to
ma'am.
ask? Hold on just a minute. We're going to get the real deal here.
Something you don't ever see her do with cards.
What are the number 11 and angel numbers mean? Okay. It's a message from your angels concerning your soul mission or greater life purpose. 11 symbolizes the principle of spiritual enlightenment and awakening, and is a reminder from our angels that we have come to this physical world from a realm of spirit. So, your mission, all right, is to keep, and this is what I feel, especially if you're seeing it now, you keep remembering, keep praying, and know that you're going to find justice, all right? Pursue it, it's going to come. That is what I feel. I don't normally read. I hate when I see people read cards, and that's what he says, you'll never see me. I hate when somebody's given cards and they read it off, and I hate doing that, but I don't know the angel numbers. I'm going to be truthful with you. I use that as my guide as well, and that's why I want to share that with you. It's important that you know, and you can look further into that, sweetheart. Thank you, Mike. All right. Here we go.
What did you go into?
I just hit Google. I pressed on it.
Let me make sure we didn't miss anybody. Oh, it went out. If there was someone else who made a donation and we didn't call your name, would you please let us know?
Thank you. Did somebody else do it?
I don't
think
know.
so. I've been scrolling down. The money on the chat bar. Somebody must have been asking. All right. Hold on just a minute. I feel. Okay. Okay, Victoria, that's great. But Victoria, thank you for messaging us. That's where you needed to do is message me on Facebook, and either tonight or tomorrow I will get with you on a day or to see if you want your money boost or a mini coffee cup reading, and set up a night for either one, all right? The money boost I will do right then if you want that. It's for your household. And thank you again for sharing and caring, sweetheart.
So I think somebody just made a donation. Amanda Orick made a $2 donation.
Amanda,
Do it,
thank
do it,
you.
do it.
What? Thank you, Amanda.
And she said prayers for everyone.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you, everybody, for the donations. That means a lot to us. Okay. All right, Casey M. Let me describe who this is that I feel and I see. I'm not sure. I'm not getting anything out of them except love, okay? Okay, this must be your nanny
Somebody.
because she has gray hair or salt and pepper. Like, it's not all gray, but there's her natural color coming through. But a lot of gray in her hair. Beautiful eyes. And when I say beautiful eyes, these are light colored eyes, not brown. Like mine are very dark. I don't, hers is not dark eyes. She was about 5'3" to 5'5", round, but not heavy, but round, a beautiful woman, and I just feel the love for you, and this huge smile. You will feel her. She's showing me you will feel her in the early to late evening. She likes to be around. This was her favorite time, whether she watched TV. This was her favorite time to sit with family, to talk as well, to watch a movie, and I get a nod from her. She's not talking. I just get a nod from her. But this is when she'll come across the strongest in energy to you. So if you can relate, if this is your nanny, or if you can relate to who it is, just talk to her. Let her know you know she's with you now, okay? We got another one. Jessica Rose. All right. Jessica Rose donated $5. Jessica, I will give it to you now, but we ask anybody else that donate, please do not ask for it in this. We ask that you write it down below, so if I'm drawn to you, I can still, it's fair to everybody. But Jessica, thank you so much. Give me just a second, please. Woot, woot, woot. Thank you so much, sweetheart. All right. Sweetheart, you have to go with your gut feeling on that. Now, there's mistrust, and I feel like that mistrust will never be gained again. So you know what you have to do. You know what you have to do. All right? I hope you cannot trust. And I know it's on your end. You know this. You cannot trust him. All right, sweetheart? It's not going to be gained again. No matter how hard you try, no matter what, you say, okay, I'll let it go. You won't be able to let this go. And you could tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I feel like I feel strong about this. You know what you have to do now, and just go with it. I need everybody to please keep. She's in a hard spot. It's like a hard spot, a rock in a hard spot. Is what I'm looking for. Jessica Rose needs our prayers, please. I hope this helps you, Jessica. We have another donation. Shadow Angel 12, $4 or $5. Prayers to everyone here from me, Jessie Green. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I like the name. It's Shadow Angel.
That is beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart. Jessica Rose, let me know, does that... I'm looking down here. Did she reply back? Jessica, let me know if that relates for you, sweetheart, if that helps you. Yes, you're right. Yes, all right, sweetheart. I'm sending my love. You know what to do. Stay strong. All right, I see messages from my spirit guides. Sweethearts, spirit guide has to step out to me. Thank you, everybody, for the love and prayers. Excuse me. All right, now, got another for somebody. All right, this is an elderly man. He's got a heavy accent. Somebody is very concerned about someone close to them, their mental state. This is an elderly man. I feel like he passed when he was late 60s, maybe 70s. He's got a heavy accent, but he said, all right, somebody in the live feed is worried about someone they love they're having a mental breakdown. All right. Now, I'm not sure if it's who I'm reaching. He's not giving me a name. Okay, let me describe this man to you. He's about 5'8", 5'9", not a heavy man, but he wasn't thin either. All right, he is receding. He had dark hair, light. No, not. I feel like as he passed, he had light skin, but I feel like he was in the sun a lot, so he kept he kept a tan color he kept color to his skin. All right, he has a family member here that he's reaching out to because somebody very close in the family. Now I can understand him now. Somebody very close in the family is having a mental breakdown, and they're all worried about this. It is a male. It's a male that's having a mental breakdown. And they need to seek help. He's saying something about 72 hours. He's saying have him checked 72 hours. Have him checked. Oh my goodness. I'm not tired at all, Carrie. I have slept all day, but thank you, sweetheart. I have been sick, but I feel good tonight. I took meds and slept all day. All right. This is relate to anybody. This is an older man, an elderly man. He has a heavy accent, and he's concerned about a male figure in the family having a mental breakdown. 72 hours. I think you can have somebody have an evaluation. Maybe that's what he means. So if this relates to you, please take all this into consideration. All right? Somebody said, let me find it. How often do we do, okay. How often do y'all do lives? We do lives every night except Sunday, Monday through Friday, 9 o'clock on Facebook, 10 o'clock or shortly after 10 o'clock here on YouTube, unless I'm not feeling well or it's a holiday. You know, sometimes I have to take a night off. And Sundays we are off. Saturdays it's 10 on Facebook and a little after 11 here. I hope you join us. I'm still looking because I feel like somebody's here that should be relating to this now, because the man has not left me. He's still standing here waiting. 51 to 50 is a 72-hour hold on mental health. Thank you, Chele. That's what he's talking about then. All right, well, I'm going to say this for anybody that should come into the live afterwards and you're watching a rerun of the live, feel free to message me on Facebook in the description below just to let me know that you can relate with this, please. All right. Well, my sweethearts, it's time for me to give a little spill. If you should need a mediumship or open guidance, and when I say guidance, this is for anything that could be bothering you, from relationship to fertility to you just having problems you need answers to, work situations. If you feel like you have an attachment as well, I offer cleanses for that and guidance for just about anything you can imagine, and mediumship. I offer coffee cup reading. I have a coffee cup reading. I am so glad. Just stick around. Teresa Stevens, are you here tonight? I haven't even seen you. Teresa Stevens, comment below if you're here. I have a mini coffee cup reading. I totally forgot. I've had spirit on me all evening. If you're interested in a coffee cup, a full coffee cup reading, I do offer them. This is where I sip a cup of coffee in your behalf. Unless you're doing one in person with me, I let you sip it. And then I let it drain, and I have this, as Mikey says, beautiful canvas that I will read for you and tell you what I see in it. Let me see, is she here? Teresa Stevens just said she's here. Yay! Thank God. Okay, good. If I hadn't given my spill. All right, so for those that are interested, stick around. Stick around too, because I will be pulling a name here in a few minutes. I am giving away a money boost for your household or a mini coffee cup reading. So if you're interested in one or the other, stick around because I will be pulling a name.
I need to know something.
What?
If somebody is wanting a mediumship and they have a family member, can join them in the mediumship?
Yes.
And could you do it a three-way phone call if
Three-
they're out of state,
Yes.
in different states?
Yes. Okay, sorry, y'all. All right. Brandy Johnson, is that uncle talking about my dad? Oh, okay. Hold on just a minute, sweetheart. Brandy Johnson, my dad used to say. Okay, I caught where somebody is saying, oh my goodness.
What happened?
I'm fixing to do this mini coffee cup reading, and I think somebody connected to, okay, Carrie Mark says she is asking, Brandy Johnson, is that uncle talking about my dad? If that's who I was saying, that a gentleman come through, I'm not sure. He won't give me any names. He's just saying that the family is concerned that this male in the family is having a mental breakdown, and he needs to be checked. He needs to be psychologically evaluated, and the family can do this. Is by what he was saying. He has a very heavy accent. It was hard to understand until he got that out, and I was able to tell you that.
This is what I push if I want to.
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
It ain't that.
This one, that bottom one. Okay. All right, Miss Sweetheart. This is for you, Teresa. I haven't looked at the cup. I just turned it over. I read 3 or 4 things that I see in it. And from there, if I see numbers as well. This is a mini coffee cup reading. If you, I'm sorry, Teresa. I got this man is still here. If you feel like this related to you, oh, here it is. Hold on, Teresa. I'm so sorry. My uncle's name is Royce. My dad told me about a week ago that he was ready to go see my uncle. My dad has been very mentally disturbed. He said he was hearing and seeing people. Gotta go check on him. Yes, Brandy. And as I'm reading it and I see you, this message is for you. All right. And now he steps back. This message is for you, honey. Go check on him and see about having him evaluated. That's what he's saying. He's saying 72 hours, and somebody wrote above. They can have that evaluation, honey. It's very important. Please, everybody, keep Brandy Johnson's father in your prayers. Give her strength to help. All right? God bless you. Thank God he came through. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, everybody. You got the message so I could see it. Thank you so much. That's what we're all about. Oh, my gosh. All right. Now, all right. I feel better. And he stepped back, and I got chills all over. All right. Teresa Stevens, this is for you, honey. My heart is racing. Teresa, I see a bird. The first thing I see, it's a big bird in the bottom of your cup. So first I have to ask you, please feel free to interact with me. Please feel free to interact because this is all a part of it. Do you own a big bird? Do you own a bird, period? But this to me looks like it could be a parrot or a cockatoo. It's a big bird.
Who is this for?
This is for Teresa Stevens. And we found who that message was for.
There. That should be better.
Thank you.
Now you're on
Oh, I see. Good. All right,
there.
no.
She said no.
Okay, that's fine. This tells me that you're going to receive news. And being the bird is in the home, like landed in your home, this is good news. You should be receiving some really good news. If you haven't this past week, it's within the next 2 weeks. All right? And you'll think of this cup. It's not just any kind of good news. It's good news, all right? You'll think of me in the cup. Now, my time might be off. It might be 3 weeks, but it's not going to be any longer than that. But I feel like within the next 2 weeks. Now, I see 3 children dancing. There might be 4, but I see 3 children dancing. I don't know if these are your children, your grandchildren, or possibly neighbors' kids, but I see them dancing around. They're all excited. They're just on the curve. So in the bottom of a cup, you have the circle. That usually represents the home, okay? And right around the home. They're right on the curve of the home. So this could even be neighbors, children dancing, all right? Now, where this is going is they need to be careful if they're your children. I don't feel like it's actually going to happen, but I see where they run in the road. And I have to put this out there because I see a car go by. The car's going by. The child's not hurt, but this is like a warning that needs to be passed along. So if you have children or grandchildren, please give them extra caution about the road. This is important, all right? And if you have neighbors with little children, who don't have to be little, but they're around the road, pass that, pass that love to them as well, because it looks like it's a very close call. All right, now, yes, it has been a powerful night. God bless you all. Thank you. All right, now, I didn't see, did you say you had children or not? And if you don't, that's fine, and grandchildren, this could be representing neighbors, but it's for you to say something. That's the whole idea. All right, you have some numbers here. Okay, thank you.
3 kids I watch every day, 2 grandchildren and 1 stepdaughter.
All right.
Wow.
There you go, sweetheart. So please keep an extra, and I know you do, but there you go. All right. Well, I got chills with you saying that. It was meant to be brought out. Huh?
Keep an eye.
Keep an eye, that's right. All right, all right. Now you have numbers here. You have the number 3, the number 2,
Wow.
and the number 8. Number 3, 2, and 8. All right. Now, I also, here's another. I see a huge anchor. Okay, the anchor, you're the anchor, but you're going to be helping somebody outside of the home, somebody that doesn't literally live with you, but it could still be family because of how overwhelming the anchor is. And inside the anchor is a heart. So you're not only doing it because this is who you are, but you're doing it out of love. All right, so I feel like somebody in the family or somebody very close to you, somebody very close to you is going to ask you for guidance and your strengths. Be there for them. I know you will, but I don't feel like it's going to be such a burden on you. Just so you know, just be open. And I feel like this is going to come up really soon, all right? They're really going to need you and count on you. It's going to mean the world to them. I'm serious. It's really going to help them.
Just let my sister-in-law move in with me.
That's it then.
Wow.
That's it, Teresa.
Wow.
All right, that's what I see. That's okay. That just tells me you are. All right, that's just confirming you're doing the right thing. God bless you.
Wow.
All right, now I'm shaking from the spirit before.
You okay?
Mhm. All right. The only other thing I see a woman figure. This is spirit. She sends, honestly, I'm going to describe what I feel like she looks like, but it's not like I see it here because all I see is the shadow of a woman and I can see her eyes. But pardon me, I do feel like she was an older woman when she passed. She had brown eyes, whether they were really dark like mine or they were a lighter brown. She had brown eyes. I really feel that. But she will send, and this would be a mother, a grandmother, or a great-grandmother, possibly a great-aunt. I do feel like you knew her, all right? She's sending either a very small bird, like a hummingbird, or, well, I see both. I see a hummingbird with the long stem for the beak, and I see a dragonfly. So she could be sending both towards you. And when I say it's not just you'll see them, they'll come up close. This lets you know, this is symbolism from her, letting you know she's around, she's watching over you. And it's a lot of love there. And one more thing, I was going to say that was it, but one more thing is you have the mama bear. That goes right with watching the children, right with being who you are, being that anchor. And you just stay who you are, sweetheart. You're a very strong woman. My grandmother always had hummingbirds. There you go. That's okay. Be looking for a hummingbird. Well, that's who it is. She's showing it to me, for you to connect to. But possibly she'll send some for you to see as well to let you know. Now, I also had the mama bear. This is just confirmation, saying that you are doing the right thing. You're on the right path, all right? You're doing everything that you could possibly do, and you're doing it to your best ability. God bless you. God bless you. And that's about it for your cup. I want to thank you so much. Thank you for being patient with everything that went on just prior to me actually reading it for you. God bless you. Thank you for sharing and caring. All right, my darlings, from here I'm going to pull a winner tonight.
She said my grandmother always had hummingbirds.
I know, I read that. Isn't that beautiful?
Could have that been something to do with was that something that you just last said?
I
or
just,
was
yeah.
it the bird at the beginning?
No, that was at the end where I saw a woman figure with a hummingbird.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
He's answering messages for me right now, so he's not catching it all right away.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. So those that are still here, if you will hit that thumbs up for me, please. If you enjoyed being here, it helps us, it helps YouTube see me as well, or recognize me, and helps push me out. Also, I'm getting ready to pull a name for a mini coffee cup reading or a 3-card pull of your choice, So, here we go, my darlings. And the way I do this is I just start spinning it and I hit it. Laura Hoyle. Laura Hoyle. Woot, 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 woot. You got it, sweetheart. Congratulations. You have 24 hours to message me, which I know you will. And you'll have your choice of a money boost or a 72-hour money boost or a mini coffee cup reading. I want to thank everybody for being here with us tonight. It's been a beautiful night. God bless you all. Thank you for all your support. I cannot
thank you for the donations as well, and the love and support that you give to each other as well.
And I want to thank Lisa and Brenda, my anchors, for being here and supporting us and working right along with us in here. God bless you all. We will see you tomorrow night, my sweethearts. Good night and God bless.